Leo the Lion, what's up? Here's your reading for July from the 15th to the 31st. If you would like to skip the introduction and the shuffling, go ahead and check the comment section of this video for a timestamp available for you. As a reminder, guys, this is a general reading, so the messages can either be coming from you or to you. So apply it to your situation. Remember, to you or from you. So either the outside influence is giving that to you, or applying that to you or giving it to you, or you are giving this off. One or the other, okay? If you like a private reading, maybe delve a little further into this, check the description box of this video for information upon how to obtain one. I have your guys' contemplator cards that jumped. I'm gonna go ahead and release those to you as we're shuffling for this spread for this July, the end half. I'm gonna create like a scenario out of it, and it may corroborate with the messages from the spread or not. Just trying to get as many messages as I can out there. Okay, let's bless the deck and then we'll get started. Guardian angels of love and light, ancestors lost and known in the seas of time, please intercede into this reading to provide Leo with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant to be. Okay. All right, Leo. Father God, can you please release Leo's first base card and some clarifiers for it after that for July 15th to 31st? Okay, Leo. So, from your contemplator cards, I feel like maybe coming out of a period of being heartbroken, or things are easing. You're kind of easing yourself out of just feeling sad or feeling like the situation is just horrible. Coming out of it, the feelings of it. Maybe also coming out of a feeling of like your communication isn't really working. Thus, it is working, coming out of that period. The Ace of Cups popped out after the Three of Swords reversed. So I kind of feel like, I don't know why, Leo, I'm feeling like maybe you realize that, giving your cup to the wrong person may have not worked out. And I think you're starting to maybe see that. And if you haven't, or you're not there yet, which, hey, we all reach certain precipices. Reach that precipice in our lifetime at different times. But I do see that whenever wands or swords usually sometimes are in connection with cups, and the relationship between the cards are not really, maybe they're kind of conflicting ideals, or they're kind of the opposite, or they're not in harmony, it usually means that there's a struggle there, right? I mean, just off the bat. He wanted to pop, I'm gonna take him. Okay, Judgment reversed. Leo, did you learn your lesson? That's off of this card, but we'll get into that a little further. But I'm kind of feeling, Leo, that like that these situations, or this situation that came up, I feel like you have a little bit of blinders on this month, this half of the month, Leo. Like, I mean, and if you don't, it's okay. This is not for you. This particular, example or scenario isn't for you, but maybe something in the spread will be. Because I kind of feel like, Leo, like with the Nine of Swords, okay, listen, the Three of Swords reversed, and then the Ace of Cups reversed, then the Nine of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands, then the Seven of Wands. When I see that combination, and that's the order in which they popped, or they jumped, I look at that, Leo, as like having your blinders on, like, okay, maybe this time it'll be different. And I'm not only saying that because of Judgment in reverse here, asking if you learned your lesson. I was seeing that in the beginning anyway, besides or before this card popped out. Which this did not pop out in your contemplator cards. But I was beginning to see that, Leo, like, and when, you know, as of now, when these cards are not popping, that's using my inclination that you're not really talking to people. So, okay, this is in reverse on my end, the way that it landed. Seven of Swords reversed. This came out upright in your contemplators. And also, guys, if you hear any background noise, I'm usually very adamant about my home being very quiet when I do my readings. I'm usually pretty good at giving that or providing that for you guys, but I'm in Southern California, so it's a little hot over here. So my window's open just to get some cool air in here, but just wanted to let you guys know that if you hear anything in the background or anything like that, I apologize for that. But getting back to what we're saying, I kind of feel, Leo, like, oh, getting back to my idea of what I was saying about the cards not popping. When cards don't really pop out, Leo, I kind of feel like that's my inclination for, you know, relieving or releasing to the quertent, someone who seeks that you know, everyone that watches these videos, that, you know, you're not talking to anyone. Now, given whatever type of situation that it is, okay, I can understand, you know, we all do and manifest things on our own time and in our own way. But usually I take it as in a sense of like not really wanting to talk to people, like you're keeping things to yourself. Not maybe necessarily in a deceptive way, but just there's something that you don't want to talk about, I feel like, when the cards don't pop. And that's for any sign, anyone, any reading that I do. Okay, that was a lot of cards. Let's see what they are. Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, the Fool, Page of Swords, Nine of Cups reversed. Come in the center here. So getting back to your contemplators, when I see that mix, okay, Three of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, I kind of get the impression that it's like, I'm just going to be honest with you, Leo, like, do you love misery? It's one of those things where I look at it and I say, like, you're setting yourself up for failure, Leo. Like, you're allowing these things to happen, like, if the second time around, which can change and can be different, because people change. Yes, I'm in all support of that, and I'm a firm believer in that, Leo. But at the same time, if things haven't changed in terms of you haven't seen the person change, or they haven't expressed it to you in a contrite manner, in a way that they're like, okay, yeah, you know, I have changed, and don't you see, like, I've made changes in my life, and things are different now for me, then okay, you know, maybe we can give them another chance. But if you don't see those beginning signs of changing, and you don't allow them to change, allow that person or the situation to change over time and see how it goes, and you jump right back in, what makes you think it's going to be any different? Because, you know, that's usually what happens, Leo. We have Justice here. Could be dealing with the Libra. Six of Swords reversed. This came out in reverse. This card specifically like this in your contemplators. Let's see if anything else. Would you like to release anything else for why Judgment is in reverse here for Leo for July 15th to the 31st for the situation I had for it? Okay. Seven of Cups. Okay. So here's your first little spread here. Let's work on the second. Mother God, please release Leo's second base card and some clarifiers for it for July 15th to the 31st, please. Now getting back to your contemplators, Leo, after that little sidebar. The Queen of Coins popped up, or the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Nine of Coins reversed, and the Six of Swords reversed. Then the Lovers. So you see that, Leo, it's kind of like, and then the Seven of Wands popping out before the Queen of Coins, or Seven of Wands popping out before the ones I just listed for you. It's like, it seems like you're fighting, you know, for that stability. You're fighting for how to maintain that stability and how you want to achieve it. And trying to keep peace within the confines of your stability. But you don't feel like it's working out. You also feel like you don't want to walk away. So why would you not want to walk away from something that isn't working out? When I say walk away, it's, you know, walking away because it's not working. You know, walking away also metaphorically being like, okay, we're going to try something different, walking away from that situation or from that, you know, that notion of why it's not working or that situation. Trying something different, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. So why don't you want to walk away from that? And then the Lovers popped out, and then the Nine of Cups. So it's like, do you feel, Leo, like you need someone there to make you happy? Which, hey, no judgments. But you shouldn't be there. You shouldn't depend on someone to make you happy, Leo, because you should make yourself happy. And look, nothing's popping out. So it's like, I feel like there's some, not talking, maybe to yourself or being honest with yourself, I feel, Leo. And we're already almost 12 minutes in. Like, I feel, Leo, like you can't depend on someone to be there like that for you. You should provide that for yourself, so that then when you provide it for yourself, the person that comes in doesn't have necessarily a list of chores in terms of what they need to do to make you happy. Yes, we teach people how to love us, of course, but that should come over time. Not have like, okay, A, B, and C needs to happen before we even go further with this relationship. Like it's like a test. Like they have an expectation that usually turns people off. And if someone then chooses to stick around like that, either that person will speak to you about it. Okay, that was way too many cards. Either that person will speak to you about it and try to make the situation better for you and see where you're at. And maybe you just had like, you know, a moment of miscommunication with yourself or something to that effect, or try and find, you know, what happened. But if that person doesn't even take that time, one, they kind of maybe don't really want to be with you, or they may just be turned off by you, Leo. And that turns a lot of people off, you know? Okay, I'm taking that one. Nine of Coins reverse, Leo. This came out in your contemplators. So it's like, you know, Leo, you shouldn't depend on people to make you happy like that. They should compliment you, Leo. And I don't know why I feel like I need to say that to you, but I do. Because then the last card that popped out was the Empress reverse. So it's like, what are you creating? And the things that you are creating, are they proper? Are they the things that are dependable? Because, Leo, like, you have to understand, if you need someone there to complete you or to make you happy, you're always going to look to that person to make you happy, Leo, and then what's going to happen is that you don't see your own faults in the situation. You don't understand what you need. So therefore, anything that goes awry or goes bad, you're going to look at that other person and say, how come this happened to me? And why didn't you allow, or why did you allow that to happen? Like, if the blame is going to be put on the other person, which I'm not saying that they didn't contribute to it, but they're probably not the root of it. Then that person really does love you. You're confusing the crap out of them. No? Two of Coins here. And I feel like it's a vicious cycle. Nine of Wands reversed. And you nor the other person doesn't deserve to go through something like that. Because that's just, that's redundancy, but in a non-conducive manner. Like, okay, this wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. Two of Swords. And you don't want to do that to yourself, and the other person doesn't want to go through that either. Father God, is there anything else that you would like to release for Leo? For why the Nine of Coins is in reverse here? Nine of Swords. Okay. I think this came out in your contemplators as well. Yeah, it did. Let's get some crowning cards. Whoa, 15 minutes in. Oh man, Leo. Father God, what's crowning Leo for the situations at hand for July 15th to the 31st? What's crowning Leo, Father? What's in Leo's spot for the situations at hand? Prepare yourself for long reading, Leo. Shoot. Ten of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. A lot of signs are beginning Seven of Swords. Even the Earth sign. Shoot. Crowning Leo, Father, for the situations at hand, Father. See, Leo, this is what I thought. I just got this vibe. Okay? Doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. Let's delve into it. Okay? We're almost done. Let's see, shuffle and see if God would like to release anything else. God, the Holy Spirit would like to release anything else. Release anything else, Father. What's coming here? Release stuff in situations at hand. Okay, these two cards want to come out. I'm going to take them. Page of Coins. I'm sorry. Page of Cups. I apologize. The High Priestess. You should check out Leo's reading. I'm sorry, not Leo. This is Leo. Who was it? I did before this one. It was another fire sign. Let me see, guys, one second. I think it's important for you guys to check it out if this is in your chart, or maybe this is someone else kind of. It was Capricorn. I'm sorry, that's what it is. Capricorn got, if you have Capricorn in your chart, they got the same card, the High Priestess upright, for the last crowning card. So I want to maybe check that out too. Okay, Leo, so that's the lineup there. Okay, let's work on the first set. Here's what's crowning you. Here's your second set, second base, second clarifiers. Okay, Leo, it's going to be a long reading, so I feel like y'all need it in a good way. Constructive, of course. Okay. All right, Leo. Not just because I line the cards up like this, but I usually try and get it nice and even. Leo, look, right off the bat. Leo, like the devil crowning you, not the guy with the horns in the ground. The devil, something that keeps you bound, something that keeps you down, that controls your emotions, that controls what you do. You know, if you watch tarot, then you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, something that keeps you bound and controls you. It can be anything. So the devil right here crowning you in your mind under not learning your lesson, because that's what the Judgment card in reverse means to me as well. I relay that to you guys as well. That's what it means usually. That's what I go by. Justice and the Six of Swords reverse. Are you struggling, Leo, with walking away? Because the Six of Swords in reverse is needing to walk away. wanting, let me just rephrase that. I have to get in the habit of saying that. Wanting to walk away. You could be dealing with the Libra. You could be dealing with the Capricorn. You could be dealing with maybe a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. That's all I really see for now. Maybe Capricorn in specifically, and Libra specifically as well. Because the Two of Swords here does have Libra there. And the Two of Coins, you guys can see it. See if my camera will act right today. It has Jupiter there, see? And then Capricorn, he's holding it right there. So that could be it as well. Okay, I just want to get that out there for you guys. So, Leo, like, not wanting to walk away, okay? Actually choosing to not as well. Six of Swords upright is walking away, saying that's it, taking people with you or things, aspects of the past, because you can call it the past, walking away, but not wanting to walk away. But why is justice here? What needs to happen or what needs to be served to see that this, I don't want to call it an entity, that sounds weird, this situation, circumstance, in a negative way, is controlling a lot of what you're doing. This Libra, I'm just going to say that since it is, Justice Libra, this Libra could be controlling a lot of your movements and a lot of your decisions, Capricorn. I'm sorry, Leo, all these signs, Leo, could be controlling you, Leo, but not learning your lessons, so kind of allowing that to happen. And you know that it's in your mind, it's in your thoughts, knowing that it does that, but yet choosing to still stick around and choosing to same crap, different toilet. That's what I kind of look at it as. And when we have it in conjunction with the Seven of Cups here and the Seven of Wands, when I see it here, I look at it like giving in. But knowing that you're giving in, knowing that you're not willing to fight for the release, you have to fight for yourself, to fight to get this out of the way, to know that this is whatever the situation may be for you, that it doesn't serve you, Leo. And it's in your mind and in your thoughts. It's the cards that are crowning you at the top, pertaining to these situations. So you know what's going on. You're choosing to ignore and look past it. Why? I'm picking up that maybe you think that there are too many decisions out there that maybe settling. I'm kind of picking that up too. Not wanting to fight. I'm picking up a lot of manipulation here as well, Leo. But not really manipulation, because when it's manipulation, it's that's usually with the understanding or with the intent that the other person isn't aware of this. But you're aware of it. I have a feeling that you are aware of it. I feel like you're either catching the person or you're catching yourself with the Seven of Swords in reverse here. When it's upright, it's about to catch someone because they're taking and they're leaving something behind, where then the second party, the other people can see that person was there, like leaving footprints and like having, like that's the only shoe in the whole entire world that you have, that you created, and then leaving those footprints, they're like, no denying it, like it's you. When it's in reverse, it's actually catching that person. And it's like having the evidence. Just for clarification, when it's upright, it's that person beginning to then be caught, beginning to see it, or other people beginning to understand that, maybe Christy was here, maybe Joe was here. But when it's in reverse, it's, oh, they were here. Are we not understanding how to apply our emotion? Are we not understanding that what we need? I feel like a lot of that has to do with, Leo, like, do you really know what you want? Do you really know what you need out of life? Are you choosing justice, judgment, reverse? giving in because you just want to, not willing to fight, to understand what it is that you want and what it is that you need, Leo. What do you need? If I asked you, to list everything that you love, how long will it take to you say yourself? To say yourself as to say you. And when I see the High Priestess here, it's like, like I said, going back to because you know what's going on. This is choosing to ignore it, I feel. And when the Ten of Swords is here in your mind as well, this is kind of sometimes dependent upon the surrounding cards. I look at this card as theatrics, faking it to get an expected result. Are you choosing to not listen to your intuition, to ignore it? But when you're in this type of situation, or when you're in a Two of Swords type of situation, you can be upset, Leo. And when you clearly have caught the other person or yourself, yet this is all the reason why this is here. This is the fundamental reason. See how this is controlling everything? And it's okay if you don't know what you want right now. That's part of learning. That's living. Learning as we go along what we need. And what we need changes over time. But if you can't even understand the basis of what it is now, how are you going to understand how you're going to transform in terms of what you want and how it changes over time? You can't even understand what you need now, so that when you see or you're in those moments of transformation, you can't go back and compare and say, oh, I needed that back then. Now I need this. You don't even want to understand the basis of it. You have nothing to compare it to, so can you really see growth coming from it? Where's the pro and the con, the contrast and the comparison? And I feel like there are a lot of different choices, and this is the illusion of success as well, Leo, the Seven of Cups here. Illusion that things are working out, the theatrics that things are working out, choosing to ignore your intuition, choosing to just go against it. When it's in reverse, that's usually what it means. When it's in reverse, it also means secrets. But when it's upright, given the surrounding cards, I'm going to go with it, that you're choosing to ignore this. It's just a thought. You're not actually implementing it. If it was down here, it would be implementing it, usually. You're giving up, but why are you giving up? And why do you not want to walk away from a situation that has probably happened over and over and over and over and over and over again? Leo? Once again, just because they're lying like this doesn't mean that that's necessarily the case. I would have said it regardless. The Devil card mixed with the Nine of Coins in reverse. What is it bringing you? Why is it happening? What good is it bringing you? When you pretty much have not everything that you need, but you can be happy with what it is that you have, or you can learn to be happy. Happiness is a perception up to a certain point, but we're not going to get into that. But it's a perception, Leo. So you can perceive that everything would be good. And when I say it's a perception, it's not like you're convincing yourself. It's you're okay. Like you have all the things that you probably need to be happy. And also in the Nine of Coins as well in reverse, it's just choosing to ignore it. Choosing to be remiss of it. Like, this is also the beginning stages of lack of commitment. Lack of commitment in terms of staying on the right track, of avoiding the Devil card, of avoiding it controlling you and controlling your actions. I didn't even pull a card how you came into the reading, Leo. Isn't that strange? And I never, ever, rarely forget that. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. in reverse. This card popped out a couple times in terms of when I'm contemplating on your cards, I divide, the little decks up, and then I pull from them, not pull, but I meditate on them and I shuffle them and whatever pops out. And this was at the bottom of a lot of, when I turned them over, the little stacks. This is exactly how I was thinking that you were coming into the reading. However, you're not applying or not giving your cup to the right person or to the right situation. Because I feel like it's an illusion. Remember the illusion of success by going with a certain decision, but there's a pro and a con to every decision that you choose in each cup. So you must choose carefully. That's why I call it the illusion of success. Because also, Leo, you have to take this into consideration. By being stagnant and not making a decision and just going with it, prolongs the situation. And what it does is, by not choosing a decision or not choosing a path or a trajectory, you're still losing because nothing's happening. You're being involved or in choosing to indulge in the same situation over and over. Same crap, different toilet. That was Virgo's not too long ago. I think it was the 1st to the 15th, I think, of July. Could be maybe possibly dealing with Virgo. I don't know. You can have Virgo in your chart, maybe Virgo rising, Virgo moon, something to that effect. You should always watch all three just to, get a clear understanding. But this 9 of coins in reverse here, under the illusion that there's success, and thinking that this Capricorn energy is actually bringing you luck and bringing you success, when it's really not. The 2 of coins is balancing things. When the 9 of wands here is in reverse, that has to do with just not seeing anything work from all of the battles that you fought. It's just giving in to that one wand and saying, well, okay, settling, we're just gonna choose it to be there, or giving into the strife. And what does that do? That brings you into a 2 of swords moment. Having that impasse, not being able to move forward, choosing the blindfold, choosing to ignore it, and not wanting to see it. And what does it bring you to the 9 of swords? Misery, anxiety, worry, on your way to almost rock bottom, Leo. But yet you're choosing to allow this to happen. You're going to have to walk away, Leo, or decide when you need to walk away. That's going to be a decision that you need to make. And it's not working right now if you're going to offer your cup to the wrong person. Okay, Leo, let's pull some contemplator cards. I'm sorry, contemplator cards. I always say that. Some advice cards. There we go. Oh, this is how you came into the reading with the Ace of Cups. That's right, guys. In reverse. We're going to pull from the bottom of the deck. I just feel like it was meant to be when I didn't pull this at the beginning for how you came into the reading. 10 of Cups reverse. This can also mean just unacceptance, also wasted, invested time. Is it wasted? Is that what it amounts to? Because 10 is a completion. Is it amounting to a wasted amount of time? And just because you're not choosing to see it, or that's the cup that you chose, did you choose that path? And when you hit the impasse, don't be upset, Leo. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Because you're avoiding transformation. Because the completion isn't good. It's wasted time. So if it's wasted time, you're not working towards growth and transformation and making you the better person or the best person that you can be. Can't avoid this, Leo, because this is going to happen regardless whether you'd want it to be good. Not avoid to the point where this just comes in. Death reverse can also mean this transformation is coming and it's going to happen in the manner as to which you prepare for it. Because what do you create? Nothing great and nothing viable. Leo, you got the Emperor in reverse and the Empress in reverse. So your creation isn't great and your protected stability isn't great. And therefore people then see, Leo, that you're not happy. You don't get the public recognition that you deserve for doing the good things that you do. But you won't get it if you're avoiding a transformation, if the things that you're creating are not great and you're not protecting what it is that you need in life. Okay? All right, let's excuse the background noise. Let's pull the Jesus card. And see, Leo. Father God, what advice do you have for Leo, Father God? For your word and your love, what message do you have for Leo? To help them, Father, achieve greatness and success, Father. What advice do you have for Leo, Father? What advice do you have for Leo, Father? Love one another as I have loved you, John 13:34. I feel like we need another one. Father, what else do you have in conjunction with the first card, Father? Blessed are they that keep the word of God and keep it. Luke 11:28. Leo, I believe wholeheartedly the Lord is trying to tell you, Leo, to love one another, of course, as He has loved you. But now, Leo, that includes letting people go that need to go. Because if you, for the most part, if you are not growing as a person and someone is preventing that, they are in just as much of a rut as you are. They're contributing to that. Learning to let someone go so they can grow as well as you, that's what love is. But choosing to stay in this type of situation in a situation or a circumstance where both don't grow, that's not love, Leo. It's not only love to yourself, but that's also not love for the other person. So if you really do love the person, you'll let them go, and maybe you guys can come back at a different time and pick up where you left off. Maybe not, but that's how life works, Leo. We don't know. We can't control everything. But when you keep revisiting the same thing, you're not learning your lesson. And this is what it brings you, the Nine of Coins in reverse. The illusion of success, And blessed are they that hear the word of God and keep it. Yeah, you hear it, but you need to also keep it in terms of keep it within yourself and give back and do it out of love, because that's what God's word's all about, is love. Do it out of love, Leo, and believe in it. That's keeping it. Because both of you are not growing in this situation. You have to get rid of this, Leo. And it's not getting rid of the person, it's getting rid of the toxic situation that's bringing. It's bringing the 10 of Cups in reverse. Unacceptance, wasted, invested time. Like, Leo, like, the creation isn't bad. I mean, the creation is bad, it's not great. The stability isn't there, both in reverse, Leo, and then people see on the outside what's going on. It's not just what they see, and it's not that you're concerning yourself with what they see or what they think. But if it's your family members and people that you love and you respect, yeah, you're going to respect what they have to say, or what they have to say is going to have somewhat of an influence on you. You can't let this control you, Leo. Do it out of love, let each other go. Because keeping each other, like I said, in that situation just prevents anyone from transformation, not only you, but the other person as well. Like, I'm trying to find right here. Okay, ready, Leo? Check this out. Sometimes unconditional love is not all about accepting someone regardless of any circumstance. Sometimes it's about re-examining the situation and realizing that you're hurting the other person in return. In your unconditional acceptance, you're actually allowing the other person to believe that their resentful behavior, as well as yours, is acceptable, meanwhile hindering their and your personal growth. Impeding upon someone's or yours growth is not love. Knowing when to let go is. Okay, Leo? Take that in. We'll end your reading with that. That's the root of love. Being cruel to be kind a little bit. Okay, Leo? I hate to do that to you. I'm not beating you up. But re-examine this, okay? And see what unconditional love is, Leo. Right? We'll either see you in August or any other random video I put out. You can do it, Leo. Put love first and everything else will follow suit. Love will always prevail. All right? See you.